You know, folks, the whole world is talking about Bitcoin. Want to know why? Maybe it's because Bitcoin rose in value over 150% last year, and this is just the beginning. Bitcoin is online investing that anyone can do. Visit bitcoinuniversity.org today. Take a master class. Download the Book of Bitcoin and take your investment portfolio to the next level. Visit bitcoinuniversity.org and discover all that a Bitcoin can do for you. That's bitcoinuniversity.org, bitcoinuniversity.org.
A common sense recap of the day's biggest stories. It's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby. Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
Well, this is a stunner here on Katz and Cosby. There is a Democratic county commissioner there in Pennsylvania who says that she will not abide by the law. And she will allow ballots that she is counting. She's part of this recount there for the big Senate seat there. And she's going to disregard the law, which says you have to have a date on the ballots. And they're saying, no. Obviously, that's against the law. But she's saying, too bad. We're just going to ignore that. That is stunning. Joining us now to talk about all of this is the former Attorney General there in Pennsylvania, our friend Ernie Preate. Ernie, I mean, can you believe this? This Democratic county commissioner is just blatantly ignoring the law. Judge Weinberg?
Ernie, good to talk to you again. The Bucks County Board of Election voted along party lines to count more than 400 ballots that were incorrectly dated or had no date at all. And they were warned by a Deputy Solicitor General that this may trigger a lawsuit, and they didn't care. What are your thoughts, Ernie?
And this woman's with Bucks County.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
woman, right. I mean, Ernie, this is
votes,
unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, you put your finger right on it. She's in flagrant disregard of the law, not only of the statute, but of the Pennsylvania Supreme Court decisions that say you've got to respect the integrity of the ballot, and if it's not properly signed on the envelope and properly dated on the envelope, you can't count it. And the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania has said that. This county commissioner has said, I'm not going to follow the dictates of the legislature. I'm not going to follow the dictates of the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. I'm going to create my own law. That's chaos. So here's the response. The Republicans today went into court and petitioned the Common Police Court in Bucks County, and they said she is in direct violation of the law. We want the Common Police Court, to issue her an order to follow the law. And if she doesn't follow the law, you're then in contempt of an order of court, which is a criminal charge. That's the hammer.
Good. That's absolutely the right thing to do. She should not be able to take the law into her own hands and say she's not going to obey the state statute as well as the state Supreme Court. You're absolutely right,
and
Mr. Attorney General.
You know what's amazing, though, Ernie Preate, too? And this is what's so shocking, that she is so blatantly out there saying, I'm just going to ignore it. I mean, that is absolutely stunning without any inhibitions. Like, she's just publicly out there saying, I'm going to break the law.
Ernie, let me give you her quote. The woman's name is Diane Ellis Marsiglia. Says, yes. This is her quote, "Precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. For me, if I violate the law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it." Well, guess what? The court already paid attention to it. It's the top court of the state of Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court.
And she doesn't care. And you know what it says? It makes you wonder how many other Diane Masiglias are out there, Ernie. That's the question.
Well, let me tell you that we're down to the last now. Okay, we're almost 9 days out of the election. Lehigh and Northampton, which were Casey, were the river counties, Allentown, that area, Northampton. They were supposed to go. They're Democrat counties. They were supposed to go for Casey. Guess what? 3,800 ballots counted. Dave McCormick came out 180 ahead.
Wow. Wow. Ed Cox has a question.
So it may not matter, but have these illegal votes actually been cast? And is there a way that the court can bring them back if they have been?
They're all being held in a special place, obviously, to preserve their integrity. So if there's a lawsuit that they can eventually be counted or not counted. But the point that I wanted to make is that we're the big counties. The Philadelphia vote has been counted.
Yes.
The Lehigh vote has been counted. The Northampton vote has been counted. The Lackawanna County vote has been counted. The Montgomery County, the Delaware County, the Chester County, the Center County, they've all been counted. And so we're down to a handful of people and less than a handful of counties that are trying to sway an election. They don't have the votes.
Yeah, they don't.
Steve McCormick and Decision Desk said there aren't enough votes there, folks.
Right.
You know, it's what you got. You're up by over 22,000 votes, and there aren't enough of these little, 18 votes here, 3 votes there. They're not going to take that down any further. The other thing that is outstanding, and I want to make you aware of this.
Real quick, Ernie.
The military votes haven't been counted yet.
Oh,
They
that's
have
interesting.
not been counted.
But how many are they?
So
How many?
We don't know because the law says they have 2 weeks to be received. They have to be dated before the election, but they can come in anytime after 2 weeks after. So we're only a portion of the way through those 2 weeks. But Dave McCormick is a military guy. He's going to get that military vote.
Mm-hmm.
He may want it turn out that he may be adding thousands and thousands of votes to his total.
Ernie, your stuff, Ernie.
I was going to say, make sure this Diane isn't counting the military votes. Let's make sure. Wow, Ernie,
She's
keep
only
us
in one
posted.
county.
Yeah, keep us posted.
Hey, folks, she had to take a page from Kamala's book, and Kamala famously said, "I follow the law."
Yes, exactly. Everybody needs to. Ernie, thank you. Keep us posted.
Thank you.
Wow, Ernie Preate. Thank you, Ernie. We love having you on. We so appreciate it.
Janine Pirro here for Colonial Metals Group. Colonial Metals Group helps Americans protect their future with the most trusted store of wealth in human history, physical gold and silver. If you're retiring or retired, go to colonialmetalsgroup.com/Pirro for your free Janine Pirro Colonial Metals Group Retirement Protection Kit, or call 800-965-8004. 800-965-8004 now to receive a free home safe and up to $7,500 in free silver.